Hello, hello, welcome. The professor is here. Let's play some US Geoguessr. Thanks, Reldrik. Shout out to his channel, Geoguessing with Reldrik. Give him some likes, some subscriptions, some donations on his PayPal link. He has just dropped a new US video. And of course, if you drop a US challenge, I'm going to play it. So let's see how we do. I might be the first one to complete this after Reldrik. Of course, regular old United States map. We know it, we love it. 3 minutes around, moving. I played the last couple games from Mr. Reldrik. No moving. And I think, at least through this first round, I might keep it up. Because we are definitely in Arlington, Texas. I mean, I don't see any reason to move here. Usually when I move, things get confusing. So, kind of a throwaway first round here, especially moving. I mean, I think like everyone, regardless of their country of origin or expertise, should be able to get this one. I really doubt anyone's going to think this is Arlington, Virginia. I mean, if you squint, maybe. But the Texas signs here would be your dead giveaway that we're not there or in any other Arlington. So let's start off with a 5K. Geoviolinist. Okay, a U.S. player with whom I am not familiar. Okay, I don't think we've ever played before, Geoviolinist. You pounced on that U.S. challenge real quick, too, huh? We are at 87th Trail North. This is going to be a hard one because rural Florida is just going to be a shot in the dark, no moving, I think. I think I'm going to try to move and at least get a little bit of a region here because the signs are not distinctive enough. And moving that way got me nowhere, that's for sure. Let's try to go down 87th Street North and see if there's any clues that might help us pinpoint in Florida. I think given the proliferation of palm trees and then also the numbered road and the directional road, that would take me either to South Florida or maybe somewhere like, I don't know, St. Petersburg or something, but I don't think we're there. They typically have the double numbered grid system. So 87th Trail. There's numbers really all over Florida. And so that kind of nondescript sign is not really going to get me much of anywhere. Although here we have 155th Place North and 89th Avenue North. Okay. This is making me think a little bit more about South Florida. We have the double numbers, okay? And the double numbers, I'm not sure are indicative of this area. We have, okay, so we have 89th Avenue North. But in Fort Lauderdale, right, notice that the directionals are northeast or northwest. So that will take me, I think, to somewhere up here. Although soon I will run out of double numbers. Soon I'll run out of double numbers. I'm going to stick to where I am down here around Miami. Yep, I'm glad I did. Was just somewhere with that weird numbering system, just in that, like, southern Florida metroplex. see where my competitors went. Yeah, Geoviolinist. I'm going to check you out, but I definitely was up there by Spring Hill. You are American? We have some friends in common, just a few, including Reldrik. Wow, you're a 1317. You are a significantly better world player than I. I'm sure I could learn some things from you, but I love to play in America with you. Reldrik up around Jacksonville. I didn't consider that area just because I didn't think there was a grid system up there that really fit at all. 612, area code 612, Anagram Drive. Okay. 612, that is a Minneapolis area code. I think St. Paul is 651, and I believe the Minneapolis Hennepin County side is 612, but I want some confirmation there. Certainly the foliage, the number of pine trees, I'm becoming less confident as we get out here in fall coverage, but like everything about this would be Minneapolis, MSP. Equitable and Valley View, 952, 952. We do have front plates. Let's try to get just a little bit of a better view at these plates. We do have fronts. If we are in Minneapolis, these blue signs would very, very much make sense. Yep, Hennepin County. So I called the county like about a minute ago. Certainly feels good. Valley View Road, Mitchell and Baker. Life Z. And I see Edenvale. Does that indicate that we are in Eden Prairie? That, I think, is a fairly good guess. I've seen Eden a couple times. Yep, there's Anderson Lakes Parkway. Was that where we were before? No, we were on Aramark Drive or something like that. But here's Valley View, so it looks like we're getting warmer. Anagram Drive. Okay, nice. Getting even warmer. We are right at Anagram International. Cool. So, not really sure where that is, but we gotta be getting pretty close, right? We gotta be, I would imagine we might even be here. That's headed dead south. Executive Drive. Executive. Is there anything going off to the south? Right there. Maybe here? This is going to be a difficult 5K, but I'm going to go right there. Yeah. Nice. Okay, Geoviolinist, you are a very good player. You are just right off of the same road there in Eden Prairie. And then Reldrik, GG there, you were in the correct county and in the correct area code. We are really cooking, I would say, all three of us on today's US challenge. All right, let's see if I can get an area code. 216? But that says $216. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. Nor did that plate really make sense. It looks like what I'm getting might be some North Dakota plates, but that's unusual. 815. 815. Okay, 815 is an Illinois area code. If I am not mistaken, it's a northern Illinois area code. And we get another Chicagoland code there, an 847. We get a Pace bus stop. Pace is the like commuter bus system in the suburbs of Chicago. You don't find it in the city. You only really find it out in the burbs. And Bolingbrook is the particular suburb we are in. We are at Schmidt and Lily Cache. Spent a lot of time driving around Chicago, driving around Bolingbrook. If I'm not mistaken, Bolingbrook is like a western suburb. Western, maybe. I thought it was out this direction. I only have about a minute to go. Let's see. My knowledge of Chicago suburbs, yeah, it was a little rusty. Bolingbrook's down there by Naperville, so much more of like it's off of 55, so I think you would even call that a southwest suburb. Have not spent too much time down there, so that's not surprising that it took me a bit longer to locate. But we are in the correct Chicago suburb. That really is going to have to count for something. Here with only 30 seconds left, I mean, I'll do my best to try to Lily Cache and Woodstock. I was going to say I'll do my best to try to pinpoint as much as I possibly can. Just don't know if I'm going to be able to get Woodstock. I'm at Lily Cache, though, so you would think I do all right for myself, just getting, like, generally here. Let's see. Just didn't see that. Wood Creek, okay. Obviously can't read street signs very well, but we were all clustered there, really right about a mile away. So we all got Bolingbrook. Wow, this is a well-contested seed, to say the least. So it's all going to come down to what looks like California? No, New Mexico. Yep, because we get a yellow plate, and then we get that confirming turquoise plate, that's for sure. And then as soon as I see some adobe architecture around me, it's all coming together. 575 area code, which I think is like most of the state outside of Albuquerque. So I think Albuquerque is like a 505, if I'm not mistaken. And of course we got the Las Cruces trash bin back there. So not bad. North Valley Drive, Stewart Lane. So it looks like if we all manage to get close here, I will be able to eke one out. North Valley and Stewart. So I would assume that we're kind of far up North Valley. We have mountains to the east, northeast, okay. I would say down here is probably getting into South Valley, yeah. So with a minute 40 left, let's just see how we do. North Valley and Stewart. Yeah, Stewart Lane. My scan game is not good. If you haven't figured that out, scanning game is bad. I went right over Wood Creek Lane. I could have had the 5K on that last round in Illinois, but just decided to kind of blow it at the last minute. See, Stewart Lane, come on. What are you doing to me? I don't even think, yeah, I guess this is still North Valley. Could we be this far up? I guess. Why am I having this degree of problems? This degree of issue? Yeah, North Valley is a very, very long road, huh? So we got to be in the city of Las Cruces, so I'm going to at least put it like here and hope that's good enough to take this down. West Picacho, access to West Picacho. There's junction 70. Junction 70. Yeah, here we go. So it was much farther down here than I thought. Much farther down here. Stewart? Where? I still don't know where you are. Crap. Okay. Well, looks like Geoviolinist had a bit of an issue too locating that intersection. Oh, there's Stewart. I just wasn't zoomed in quickly enough. All right, wow, GG's all around on this challenge. I take it down, at least for the time being, 24-460. Geoviolinist seems to be a very strong player overall, so I got to feel good about beating him by almost 1,000 points. Reldrik, great job getting over the 20K. We really did pretty good. Did we go 5 for 5 on our states? Nope, the only thing that prevented it was Reldrik going Phoenix on that Las Cruces round. That's unfortunate because of all the New Mexico plates, the yellow and the turquoise plates. Certainly they both would have lacked front plates, but we had a lot of those New Mexico plates. So thanks, Reldrik, for the challenge. I really appreciate the opportunity to get on the top of this leaderboard. Please catch me in the next video and give Reldrik some likes and some views, and I'll see you later.